Hey guys, it's me, Jimmy Lou from the Messy Craft Corner, and we are coming live. I was debating between this, and I decided on this, you guys. I decided on the bag books that we worked on when we were at the meet and greet, and okay, that was a ding I did not know of. If you're getting here, say hi. Tell me if your kids went back to school today or not, because our school district, the kids went back to school. So, yes, it was a back to school deal. So you don't need composition books. I was debating whether we're doing a composition book because it was back to school, but maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Hi, Ganilla. How are you? Guys, I'm sorry that you didn't see me all weekend live, but to be honest with you, I just need a little bit of a break. Saturday, I went to yard sales. I got some amazing things at the yard sales. And then, we visited with my son. And then Sunday, we had a family birthday party. So I'm super excited that I got to see some of my family that I didn't get to see for a while. And it was good to see them. So, guys, I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired today, but Elizabeth came at 7:30 this morning, I think it was about. And guys, we did 24 pints of stewed tomatoes, and we did 6 jelly jars full of cherry preserves. So I know I can get crafting burnout, but I think I just needed to take a little time just for me and my family. Does that make sense? Like I went to go to we have a place around here, it's a fruit stand, and I got to go to the fruit stand, and there was a whole town-wide yard sale. It was just fun on Saturday. So I am having a very good day. Okay, guys, so a couple of things that if you want to make this, you've seen me cover chipboard before. These are chipboard pieces that measure 5.5 by 7.5. 5.5 by 7.5. Oh, you know what? I forgot to give you guys a link. Let me pin that right away. Clipboard. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hang with me, guys. Hang with me 1 second till I find what I'm looking for. Here we go. Done. Send. And hang on. I want to pin this. It's not going to let me, I don't think. There we go. I just pinned in the comment a link to Close to My Heart. The paper that I'm using today is from the paper collection called Pumpkin Spice. And I just wanted to do like a fall kind of theme book. Look at the sweaters, you guys. Aren't they amazing? So I just thought this would be a good paper pack to do this with. And it has these amazing stickers, you guys. Look at these amazing stickers. So I just thought this would be fun paper to use. So if you would like to get this paper collection, it's I think it's like $10 for the paper. So head on over after live, of course, and check it out. Okay, so one thing that I do want to do, I have paper bags, and what I did to the paper bags is I trimmed off that little like kind of divot that's in there. I just trimmed those off, and my bags now measure 10 inches, and they're 10 inches by 5 inches. So that's important for later. Put those to the side. Do this for me, please, which means SHARE. And what I'm going to do is I want to get my vintage photo, and now dagnummit, where did I put that at? Hold on. I have to get out my little foam dauber. I need to get a new one because it's like really coming apart. And I'm going to ink this, okay? So what I did was I took the chipboard and I covered it. I covered it with white cardstock. And these we did at the meet and greet. Everybody got one already finished. And white was appropriate then. But now because fall, I want it to be inked. So I'm just running my ink dauber right around the edges, you guys. So is everybody ready for like pumpkin spice fall stuff, or are you guys all still into the summer stuff? Because I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I want it to be fall, but I'm not ready for like I don't know. I shouldn't say I'm not ready for the cool weather, because I love my sweaters. I love my hoodies. I love my scarves. Hey, you guys, do that sprinkle thing, okay? Because we only have like 15 people on here. And this is going to be fun, you guys. So, anyway, so tell me in the comments, are you like, you're not ready for fall? Sharon Brownyard is not ready for fall. I don't know. I like the pumpkins and the pumpkin-y colors and stuff like that, but I'm not ready to give up the summertime yet. I'm like still kind of feeling it for summertime. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you for doing that. Hey, Marsha from New Orleans. Welcome. We are working on a paper bag book that you guys can take some pictures of your grandkids or your kids or your dogs or your granddogs or your family or you or whatever at the pumpkin patch. And you can totally add those pictures to this book, because how cool will it be? Okay, so we are just about finished here with the inking. Okay, so I'm going to set those to the side. And then let's take a look at the paper and decide what we want our front cover to be. I absolutely love two things for the cover. I absolutely love the Heart Full of Thanks or Happy Autumn Days. And I think I'm going to go with the Happy Autumn Days for the cover. And here's why. This could be more for a Thanksgiving album. This could be more for fall. Okay? So that, I think I'm pretty much decided. And then that helps me decide what I want my covers to be, which I really love this. And again, this paper collection is called Pumpkin Spice. It is from Close to My Heart. If you click on the link in the description below and head on over to my Close to My Heart website, you can purchase this. Right here's the number. You can write it down, X7272B, and you can just put that in and it will bring it up, and then you can decide, do you want with the stickers or without the stickers? It's a personal preference. But okay, so I was showing you the paper. The paper in these collections are double-sided. Okay, so like this has this side, but it also has that side. So you have two sides to each paper in the collection. So here's this side. Okay, go on the floor. That's okay. And then this one is on this side, right? And then you have this side. So you have 6 double-sided sheets of paper. So I'm going to use this for my cover. Okay, so for your cover, you want to cut this, you want to trim your decorative paper to 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. So 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. So just put it on your paper trimmer, 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. Okay. And then this will be for my front cover. Look at how cool that's going to look on my front cover. And then I'm going to use the same for the back. I'm keeping this because this scrap will be perfect size for the bags. So 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. And keep all of your scraps. So then if I want my back and my front to be different, they can be. So I can have the front that and the back this, and that will be cool. So let's glue those on. Hey, Amy Dean, thank you so much for blessing my mess. It sure is messy here, you guys. So this paper cardstock that comes from Close to My Heart is very good quality. I really love the colors. I love that they're not like over the top bright, but yet they're a nice muted fall color, but yet they have that splash of bright within it. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. So I'm just pressing this on here. So I'm using one of the double-sided pages for the front and one of the opposite side. It's the same paper, just on the back side. I did just start, Jill. Yes, I did not show how to do the cover. We just talked about the measurement of it and the fact that I had some left over from the meet and greet that I wanted to use, and I wanted to make an album for you guys to see. Okay, so that's the front and back, the outsides. Okay, so now I need to do my inside covers on the front and back, and I really do love these pumpkins. So I am going to do 7 1/4 by 5 1/4. Here's one. See, it's got gray on the opposite side. Keep this for the inside pieces. This one by 5 1/4. There we go. So we can do one kind, we can do one the opposite kind, or we can make them both the same. I'm going to make them both the same. Yes, I am. I'm going to make them both the same because I love the pumpkins, and I almost hate to like cover them up. Although we'll use some of the plaid. That plaid with the gray is kind of cool. And I'm anticipating that we're going to see a lot of corals, a lot of yellows, kind of like that mustard yellow, and grays this fall. I think we're going to see a lot of those 3 colors. Now, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, you're welcome to come back and say, you were wrong. So since we're doing a fall craft, tell me in the comments, what is your favorite fall craft to do? What's your favorite fall craft to do? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Do you like making signs, making books, your favorite fall craft? Flower arrangements, wreaths, what is it? I love to know. I like doing flower arrangements, but you can only have so many of them at your house, and I just feel like I have so many of them. Okay, so once you have this in place, then you want to punch your holes for your covers, okay? So what I do is I use my corner rounder, my hole punch from We Are Memory Keepers. Let me just poke these out. Making pumpkins, cool. Like from all different kinds of stuff, right? Because you can make pumpkins from just about everything. So Larry's waving at me out the window, you guys. Okay, so what I want to do with this is I do want to take a measurement, and I put my pencil away, you guys. I want to take a measurement because while I don't need it to be exact, I want it to be sort of exact. Your favorite craft is now bookmaking. Okay, so this measures 5 1/2. So I am going to come in, I'm going to come in an inch each way. So we're going to go in an inch here, and we're going to come in, that's a 1/2 inch, an inch here. Okay, so an inch each direction, and then this is an inch inward. Okay, so I'm just going to go in. I don't need to go in an inch. I need to go in a 1/2 inch, Jimmy Lou. You don't want to get everybody all discombobulated. 1/2 inch in and an inch from the edge. Okay. Oh, yikes. That's okay. We can fix it. We can fix it. A little glue over it. No big deal. There we go. And then an inch and then a 1/2 inch down this way. And those are our holes. What are you going to do with all these books you're making? Christmas is coming. Okay, so then on the opposite side here, I just take this and I lay it on top of each other, make sure it's even, and then just make a tick mark there and a tick mark there, and then punch your holes. Your hole puncher will allow you to see it. Hang on, I don't want to tear any more of the paper because I just don't want to. Let me poke that hole back out of there and punch my hole here. Okay, and then I have, those are my covers. So I have my front cover and I have my back cover. Okay, so what you do then is you use book rings. And these are 1.5-inch book rings. And they came from the Dollar Tree. But you can get them at any office supply place. Even Walmart carries them. So I'm just going to stick this on here for now to kind of hold that in place until we do our pages. Okay. Here we go. And here we go. All right. So if you'd like to purchase this paper collection, it is by Close to My Heart. There's a link to take you to the Close to My Heart page for the Messy Craft Corner. And you can order your pumpkin spice paper there. Okay. So the next thing that you want to do is we're going to start working with the paper bags, okay? Now, I don't need to ink them because they're already brown, but if you would like to ink them, you can. So I'm going to show you a couple of measurements here and show you like sort of what you need to be thinking on doing here. So this part here, this is going to get glued down. These all get glued down, okay? And then you're going to take a piece of decorative paper that's going to go here. And then this folds over like so. And this becomes a pocket. Makes sense? Hey, Miss TC. So here's a piece of scrap I can use. Here's a piece of scrap I can use. Here's some scrap I can use. So I'm good with starting out with some scrap. So this part here, so when this folds over, this is going to measure, let me just check out what this is. Yep, 4 3/4. Always. So all of your measurements are 4 3/4. And then this one is by 3. So you want to do by 3. Now you need 5 of them because we're going to do 5 pages. But if you're going to do 10 pages, then you need 10. So then the back side is 4 3/4 by 6 1/4. I'm writing it down here so you guys can have a chance to copy it off. Ignore this. That was for something else. Okay, and then this piece here can be like, you don't need it to be 6 1/4. You need it to be at least 4 inches. So by at least 4. Okay, so if it's smaller than 4, that's okay. This is a little bigger than 4, or if it's bigger than 4, it's okay. This measures like 5 1/4, so you can totally put this on here. And then look, one direction, the other direction. Absolutely okay. All right, so we have 2 pieces of scrap here that we can use for those pages. And then let's just cut this one down to 4 3/4. I love the branding strips for this because they are solid. This side here is all about the brand. It tells you what the numbers are for ordering, and it tells you all of the other stuff that you need to know. On this side, this is solid. A lot of them, they like cut it in the middle, so you only have that little bitty piece to work with. This has a full strip. That's worth keeping, you guys. So 4 3/4, and then I'm going to cut this one at 6 1/4. 6 1/4. Then I'm going to cut one at 3. Was it 3? Yep, at 3. And then this one is 3. So I have 2 at 3. I have 2 at this size, and I have 1 at this size. Okay, so now I just need to pull more paper and get cracking. So 4 3/4. 4 3/4, and then by 6 1/4. So that makes a longer one, okay? So now I have 2 longer ones, 2 shorter ones, 2 smaller ones. This one can be our scrap piece, okay? And then we can do 4 3/4 by 3. So we have 1, 2, 3. And then let's do by 3 again. so that we have one this. See how I'm doing them like each pattern? Okay. And then this one is measuring, it measures, I think it's 4.5. Yep, if I take a little sliver off, it's 4.5. So, which is the perfect size for here. So we have 1, we have 2, 3 and 4, and we have 1 and 2. Okay, so a couple more. Let me see, what's the other one? There was one more, you guys. Let's do this one, 4 3/4, and then we're going to do 6 1/4, so that we have this side of a paper, and then we have, let's cut this one at 3. There is a method to my madness, seriously, okay guys, because I don't know where everyone is at today. I guess maybe like y'all are just my faithful ones here today. So I have 5 here, 1 2 3 4 5. I don't need any more at 3 inches. I have 1 2 3, I have 4 of this one, of this size. And so let's do 4 3/4. And then we will do it by 6 1/4. Nope, I did a 6 1/4. No, I can do 6 1/4. 6 1/4 for this side. So 1 2 3 4. And then here can go here. So I don't need any more this size. Right? Yep. And then I just need one more that's 6 1/4. So 4 3/4, and then by 6 1/4. And we can do this side. Okay, so now all we have to do is build our pages. So what I do, and I told the ladies this when we made this out at my meet and greet, my craft and chat, was that I'm very purposeful. So I don't want to put, wait, uh-oh, I have 2 that are this way. Let me just grab this one. This will be okay. There we go. So I don't want to have this here and then this here. Okay. You can. Yes, Robin, you can order it from Close to My Heart. The link is in the pinned comment. If you want to order some, it is lovely paper and it is very good quality. So if I have this piece here, then maybe I want to go to say this piece or this piece. So I'm purposeful about where I'm placing my papers. Okay, so what I want to start out doing is this piece here that's going to be under the pocket. I'm just going to go ahead and glue them all to the pages. I love this paper. I think this paper is adorable. It's not too much in a kit. So if you plan on making like a bigger book than what I'm making here, you'll want to order more than 1 pack of paper. But it is very pretty paper. I really love it. I love how fall it is. It's just fun. I need to order more so that when I can't order anymore, I can still have some. So there's that. And then we already glued this part. So you just take some glue and you run a line of glue down here and a line of glue down here, just like so. And then I just fold this over on itself and press that into place. Wow, that is a noisy truck that's going by. And then sit this to the side and do this for each of your paper bags. So this is going on this side here. So, okay, so let's see. Apple cider or pumpkin spice. Apple cider or pumpkin spice. Are you getting a pumpkin spice like latte or coffee or whatever it is? Or are you getting apple cider? It could be even hot apple cider or spiked apple cider. I don't really care. It doesn't make a difference. I just want to know. Hi, Sherry. Yes, my day is going good. I've had a busy day, though, you guys, because Evie was here, and we did some Tomatoes. We canned up some tomatoes. We made stewed tomatoes with them. Apple cider to Sherry Short. Yes. Right? Okay, so I'm putting a line of glue here and a line of glue here. Who is going to join me on Sunday for the Fall Craft-a-thon? Because Sunday, I will be live at 2:40 Eastern Standard Time for the Fall Craft-a-thon. So then each page then is a pocket, but we've made a pocket. So kind of cool. I'm excited. Hey, Miss Cheryl, we are working on a paper bag book because I had a bunch of these paper bags left over, and this beautiful paper from Close to My Heart. It is called Pumpkin Spice, and it is very fall-like. Very, very fall. You can almost feel the breeze in the air from this fall paper. Look at these trees. This is what Pennsylvania looks like in the fall. We get a lot of trees with a lot of different leaf colors on them and stuff. So, how many bags? I'm doing 5, but you can do more if you want. It depends on how many pages you want. The only thing is the more pages you do, the bigger the book ring you need. Now, remember, I used 1.5 inch. You can use 2-inch. If you want to put like 10 pages in it and you want to use 3-inch rings, by all means, knock yourself out, but please share them pictures with me because I really like to see that. This is just makes a nice size bag book that you can put photos in for whatever. And this just happens to be a nice fall inspired set. So that's 3. We have 2 more to do. Yeah. Look at how pretty this is. The polka dots. The polka dots and the stripes. And hi, you want to say hi to the ladies?
Well, hello, ladies. How's everyone?
Hello, ladies. We're making a paper bag book out of this beautiful paper.
That is nice paper.
It is. Isn't it pretty? Yes.
Lots of nice paper.
Did it get hot out since it rained?
Yes.
It looks like it got hot. It's not out
very
there.
hot out.
Ooh-wee. We just had a storm that just blew up out of nowhere around here in Pennsylvania. Like, seriously. There was not a cloud in the sky. The sun was shining. And then all of a sudden, whammo. We had thunder.
It's thundering again out there.
Is it thundering again? Oh, my goodness.
Yep. It's hot out there.
But it looks like it made it hot. You know, that summer rain that makes it so stinking hot. So, and I'm folding this one over. This book will be available in my auction, and tomorrow I need to get my butt in the craft room, and I need to get another baby book made because the baby book that I showed you guys the other day sold. It sold, you guys. It's super humid in Rochester. Yeah, it's super humid here in Pennsylvania too. It was before it rained, but I don't know. It just seems like it got like hotter. I don't know. One last piece is this stripedy piece. Yeah, I'm not ready for the winter, but I am, you know, I could go with like a little bit of a cool off. At least for a day or two where it's not so either rainy or humid, because it's either rainy or humid or both. So, okay, so what's your favorite fall activity? Do you like going to the corn maze? Do you like going to the pumpkin patch? Football games? What is it? Tell me. Tell me what's your favorite fall activity. Hay rides. There's so much to do. Okay, so these are all now in place. So what I want to do is I'm going to put my 3-inch piece on this side. Okay, to cover up this part. And then on this side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it right away because I'm checking to make sure that this is not the same as this. So this will go back here, the 3-inch on this side, and then I'll set it to the side. Apple butter boils. What is that? Do you go like to where they're making apple butter? That sounds like an interesting thing. I may have to find out what that is for sure. And I live in a farm community, you guys. So just make sure you burnish down real good. Whoops. Make sure your glue squirts out because that's important. Make sure you burnish it down real good and that your papers are glued all the way to your corners. Let's see how that didn't go all the way to the corner. I don't know why. But now you have this cute pocket here, and I'll show you how we're going to make some tags also go in there. Fall camping, yes. You know what we did a couple years ago before COVID? We had a chili cookout after church one day in the fall, and a lot of people from our church came, and we just sat outside. It wasn't like super cool. It wasn't like hot. It was nice fall weather, and we sat outside and we just enjoyed chili that I didn't make it over a campfire, but we did make it. It was very, very pretty. Very nice day. So this page is now complete. So I'm pulling in this page. Now I'm making sure that my back page is not the same as this, and that what I put here is different than here, because I want all my pages to be different. So this is going to go here. And then on the back side, I'm going to put, let's do this one. Okay, so this will go on the back side. And then that's 3 different kinds. Apple picking, Marty. Ooh. But mostly for the fresh hot cider donuts. Ooh. You know, I had one of those one time. They taste so good. I'm not kidding. You know what? I have a recipe for. We should make these, you guys. One day when it's not so hot out, we'll make these pumpkin whoopie pies. They're so good. It's like a cake with the frosting on the inside. If you don't know what a whoopie pie is, woo, you need to follow along and make some with us. So then this piece is going to go on this side. Okay, and once I get them all the papers on, then we'll actually decide for sure that the order looks good, and if we need to move things around, we can. I'm actually just being really sure that I'm not putting the same paper on the back that I already have on the front. Just like so. And the brown paper just frames that out very nicely, I think. Okay, so the next one has this on it, so let's do this one here. That could have been a little bigger. I don't know. Is that like not the right size? It is not the right size. That's why it could have been a little bigger. Hang on a second, you guys. Hang on, hang on. 4 3/4. I don't know how I messed that up. I must have grabbed a scrap from the table. So, and this will go back here. Now this one here that I have is going to go behind the other 2 that I have, because I don't want this to be in front of this. I want it to be different. I want each one to be unique. You're watching and cooking. Yes, I love this paper. This paper is amazing paper. I really, really like this paper. Okay, what did I say for the back? I didn't, I don't think. Let's do this one on the back because it's slightly different. And then my next one, I'm going to use this one and this one. And then this one is going to be this one and this one. Perfect. Our pastor from Pennsylvania and his wife introduced us to pumpkin. Yes, pumpkin whoopie pies are delicious. I think it's an Amish thing, honestly, because I've had them, like I've seen them in Ohio and other places where like the Amish are more, New York. I've seen them in New York. It is definitely a Pennsylvania thing. I like regular whoopie pies too, which is just chocolate with a vanilla center. They're just so darn good. Okay, so I'm going to put this one. Oh, see, now I don't want these 2 together. So when I get to these ones, we'll figure out which sides are going to be where. So you can use very little paper to make a bag book like this. A paper pack the size that I'm showing you is actually like the perfect size for this. So in Mississippi too, yeah. They really are good. And they really, really, really yummy. So maybe we'll make pumpkin whoopie pies soon. Maybe, maybe. Okay, this one here. And we're almost finished with the pages, you guys. This actually goes pretty quick. We're going to figure this out here in a second. You like all sweets? No, wait, I'm just like somebody. Somebody said I was just like them. I missed it. Who said that? My comments are wonky. Okay, where to get this paper? Oh, arranging the papers, yes. They're like a Suzy Q. Yep, absolutely. They're two cupcakes kind of on the outside. That's what it reminds me of, with icing in the center. So, yes, we are kind of alike. Some of my girls in my group are like me in the book club as far as arranging. How much of the bag did I cut off in the front? Let me just tell you that I'm not sure how much the bag measured, but the bag, once I cut it off, measured 10 inches. So I literally just took a sliver off the edge of the bag. So real slight sliver right off the edge of the bag. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at how we want to arrange these, and hopefully it works out in our favor. So I don't want these two together, okay? And I don't want these two together. I don't want these two together. I may have to settle. Okay, so I'll settle for these two together. And then we'll put these two together, these two and these two. And now let's take a look. Okay, so it will open like this. That's good. That's good. This is good. And this is good. So none of my pages are exactly the same, where this is like right with whichever. Okay, so then bring back your covers, which we already punched the holes in. And what we're going to do is we're going to make our little tick marks in order to punch the holes for our pages. Okay, so here's our front cover. What you don't want is you don't want your page, your book page, flush against like that. But you don't want it in too far, or it's just going to not look right. So I'm just eyeballing this, and take your pencil, by which I don't know what I did, and put a little pencil mark there, in there, and then take a look at it and make sure it's not too close to the edge. So then you put your book in there, or your book page in there, and the double-sided paper, Sixta, is that your name? That's cool. In the link below, it says the Messy Craft Corner, closetomyheart.com retail. It has a product, but that will take you over to my website. And on my website, the Close to My Heart website, you can order this paper. The paper number, it's called Pumpkin Spice, and here is the number. Now, they do have two. They have just the paper, and then they have a paper pack that has stickers. And this is the sticker sheet that comes with the paper pack with the stickers. So take a look at that while I'm hole punching here. So just eyeball it up, do my little hole punch, eyeball it up, and do my hole punch. And then this is the side, the place where I want my holes to be for this side, okay? So what you can do then is, what I do is I lay them down and I trace out my circles. That's one. Just trace out your circles, and then all you have to do is line up that hole punch and hole punch them. This one might be a little difficult to see, but I think I'll be able to figure it out. And last one. Oh, good. I got it right. That's a very cool name, Sixta. I like that. Oops. And if you get pencil on there, just erase it. This paper is lovely, you guys. Okay, so now I'm going to punch my holes, and I'm going to keep them in order. And just line it up. The only thing about this hole punch, it is cardstock. Yes, Jill. This is a cardstock. Our cardstock is about 65-pound weight cardstock. And I really, really like it, you guys. It's very pretty. Definitely for the fall. You're going to see more papers come out of me for the Close to My Heart stuff, because they have some really, really beautiful papers, you guys. Like, absolutely gorgeous papers. So, I don't know if you can see. I'm just taking my hole punch and I'm lining it up over top of where I traced out the hole, and then I'm punching my hole. And that's what I'm doing for each one. This one I have to pull in closer because I couldn't see it, because the paper is a little darker. So just like so, poke out my holes. I love the color schemes in this, Elizabeth. Yes, I do. I absolutely, it is beautiful. Are you home? Are you soon home? She was here helping me all day, you guys. Just like so. Okay, so now what we can do is take our front cover, put the front cover and our back cover with our holes the right direction, and we can put this all on the rings. And then we can do some decorating, which to me, make your own confetti. Yeah, New Year's Eve, confetti at my house. Or if you do shaker cards, you could keep them for that. I don't keep that kind of stuff. I don't keep holes. I keep a lot of things. Holes is just not one of them. So just like so. And then we're going to line these up and put these all on the ring. So making a book like this is easy because you only have to punch out your holes. And I take notice, my back cover I put on inside out. But, oops, but that's okay, because we can take this off, and then flip it around the right way. There we go. Okay, so then this is the cover to our book now, to our album. So you can add ribbon, lace, anything that you want along the edge here. That is completely up to you. Now I want to use this Happy Autumn Days out here on the edge, but I also want to use, hang on, I lost my scrap fabric. Hold on. Oh, here it is. I have some fabric that was coffee stained or tea stained. It doesn't matter, it's either or. And I want to make this as a tie closure on my book. And I want to do that before I put my sticker on here. Okay, because I'm going to do this, and then the Happy Autumn Days is going to go right slap in the center there. Okay, and then I think I might do something with the leaves, the little leaf stickers that are on here all over the book page. But I want to show you guys something first. There is a stamp set called Pumpkin Spice Scrapbooking. So I'm getting this out along with my Mocha stamp pad, and we're going to take this little leaf stamp right here. There's this little itty bitty leaf stamp, and let me grab my block, my Close to My Heart block. I'm going to put it right here in the center. We're going to open this up. We're going to take the Mocha, which is a really, really pretty brown color, you guys. And I'm just going to add some background to this. And it's okay if it makes a oopsie doopsie, because everything can be fixed. But this is just going to give it like a background so that, look at that. See how it dressed that paper right up? It made it snappy, didn't it? I am using Art Glitter Glue. It comes from Amazon, and it is my favorite glue to use when I'm making a book because I have more confidence in it that it isn't gonna like break down and stuff. Okay, I need to turn on my glue gun, which I did not do. And we're gonna flip this over to this side, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the back with these leaves. The mocha is just really pretty, and it just adds a little bit extra dimension to your book. And it's okay if you stamp off the edges. That's okay. And I'm totally random. That's totally random there. Okay, so I'm going to get my glue going here. And I got to wait for that to dry. This stamp set is called Pumpkin Spice Scrapbooking Set. There's the number. Oh, the band. It's a rubber band, okay? It's a hairband. And here's why. Someone sent me this for my Bearly Art glue, and I was not too pleased with the Bearly Art glue longevity, okay? So I stuck this on here for closing up my top. But the only thing is when I'm putting glue on, I get it all in my glue. So I put this rubber band on here to hold it in place so it's not flopping all over. That's all it is. So this stamp set coincides with the paper and the stickers from this collection. So I love, you know, cutest pumpkin in the patch. That is not a saying on the sticker, so we could use this on the pages inside if we wanted to. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I'm just sitting it to the side. I just wanted to use the little leaves here on the cover, and then I am using this Happy Autumn Days, right? It's going to go right and then slap in the center of that. What I don't want to do is I don't want to pull this entirely too tight, because if I pull it really tight, what's going to happen is it's going to make it hard to open and close, but it's also going to make it, when you add pictures, necessity is the mother of invention. If you make it too tight, you won't be able to add any pictures to it, and it's going to be like all over the place. So make sure you leave a little bit of a give there. That's all. So let's see if my glue gun is ready. And I am just using, you can use fabric glue if you want, Fabri-Tac for this part. I am okay with hot glue. I think my hot glue gun has a burp in it. And right out to the edge I'm going. And then I'm just going to pull this over. I'm going to drop that into place. Just press it down nice and tight. Very good. I don't like how that looks. Back there, that's okay. We'll figure it out. Flip it over. And on the back side, again, just add some hot glue. You can use Fabri-Tac. Anything at all, it doesn't really matter. Well, I guess it does matter. I shouldn't say it doesn't really matter, but I'm saying for me it doesn't. So for me to keep a kind of extra space in there, I just stick my thumb in there so that it leaves that extra. What size glue bottle is it? This is 8 ounces. And then I get the refill bottles that are 16 ounces. And you can get smaller bottles than this if you want to, because you're not sure and you just want to try it out. So, okay. This is the back. This is the front. Look at how cute that looks. So now what I'm going to do is some of these stickers, these leaves, let's make them like they're falling, like the other leaves there. So let's add this one here. Happy Autumn Days. Let's put this in the center first, like I wanted to, because I think that's going to look really pretty. I'm going to do a little bit of a less is more kind of thing, and I'm not going to add a lot of super duper bling power to the front here. But this I want to cover up. So we're going to add a pumpkin. We're going to add a pumpkin here, and we're going to add a pumpkin over here. Okay, so pumpkin and a pumpkin, And then, so see what I did there is now I've got several layers. I have the book cover layer, I have the paper layer, I have the stamp layer, I have the sticker layer, I have the fabric layer, and I have more stickers layered. So that's kind of fun, in my opinion. So just add these leaves wherever, make them look like they're falling, because they are super cute, you guys. And let's do one more right there. Super cute, right? 1, 2, 3, 6. I think we need just one more. Here's a littly one. Let's stick that little one up there. Cute, right? So, like I said, I'm not going to do a lot of like bling or extra stuff on here. I like it nice and plain because I want the focus to be more on the papers and stuff on the inside. So let's take a look at the stickers that we have and we want to use in here. Down at the bottom, there are different like sentiments. Okay, so there's different sentiments down here at the bottom. I particularly like this sweater weather one. But let's do something here at the bottom with a little bit of our paper that is left over, our scrap paper. Let's do, okay, we can do this. That was 7 1/4. So 7 1/4. Let's do 7 1/4. I'm gonna have to punch a hole in this, but that's okay, we'll do it. So I'm doing 7 1/4, and then I'm gonna do by 3 inches. And let's just take the bottom ring off of this, and we're gonna create a pocket here at the bottom. I love me some art glitter glue. Yes, absolutely, it's my favorite. So I'm not doing anything special to make anything like big and sticking out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to glue 3 sides, 1, 2, 3, to create a pocket on the inside cover here. And then we'll just repunch that front hole. So 1. Okay, I was like, oh man, I didn't make it the same as the cover, did I? Or I mean, as the first page, did I? But I did not. So I'm just lining it up with the paper at the sides and the bottom. And then let's just flip this back over and I'll be able to line it up and punch that little hole out. And then we can add this back on here. So now we have another little pocket for some cute things. So now let's add something here, okay? So we have these sentiments down at the bottom that we can use on our pages and stuff. I particularly like let's do this. Let's put this on here, this sentiment here. It says, together we make a family, which I really like. So that looks cute on there. And then we have a bunch of pumpkins on here. So let's add a cluster of pumpkins here. 1 and 2. And then we're going to add 1 over here on this side, right here. And I think that looks cute because you don't want to do you don't want to get too much. Okay. So this I'm leaving because I'm going to be putting tags in here. And then let's add something up here. This one is cute. This is Hey There Pumpkin. So let's just put Hey There Pumpkin right up there at the top. And let's turn this page. And then right here on this side, let's do this. Let me take a piece of the scrap piece. I'm just, my circle punch here has been having like, I don't know if it's stressed out or what, but yeah, it's like, it does not want to seem to cut. And it's not the paper because it is any paper at all. There we go. It doesn't always want to cut through. So let's do this. And then right here, look at these warm hugs. Let's put that right in the center here. And then I'm going to make it as like kind of like a little tab off the edge there. So I'm not going to put it all the way. I'm only going to put glue halfway across, just like so, and place that on there. And then that just makes a cute little tuck spot on top of the pocket. Okay, turn our page here, and let's do Welcome Autumn at the top here. And the reason I'm not doing a whole lot is because then you can have room to put pictures. You want to have places to stick pictures. Important. Clear Elmer's glue, Sherry Lynn Davis. Don't do it, honey. Honestly, if you do, you're going to have some issues. So on this page here, let's add the sweater down at the bottom down here because it's cute. And then there is a little tag. Look at this. That says sweater weather. Let's just put that facing off like so. Look how cute that is. And then on our back page back here, let's do, I'm looking for what colors will look good. Let's do this one. And we're going to do the same thing, except for I'm going to take my piece here that I had that almost punched out all the way. I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to just trim it around that circle. And then I'm taking this circle sticker that says grateful, thankful, and blessed. And we're just going to make a little tuck spot by gluing sort of part of it. And let's put this down here. So then you can tuck a picture or, you know, your hayride tickets or anything like that. Whatever you want. And let's put this sticker up here that says family gathering. And that is it. That's like all I'm going to do. So what you can do if you want is you can add some buttons to this. You can add some ribbons to the closure out here. Whatever you want to do. Hi, Sue. Welcome. But most importantly was this paper pack was fun. And I didn't add a lot of extras, but you could. You can add lace if you want to add some lace to it, you know, along the edges, wherever you like. You can add buttons, and you could use the stamps and create some sentiments. This is from Hobby Lobby. It is a tag punch. And let me just show you, because I love the double-sided paper for tags. Because it's just so darn fun. I'm just saying. So I have a piece here that measures 1.5, and then we're gonna cut it down to 4. 1.5. Nope, let's do 3. Nope, let's split the difference. 3.5 by 1.5, and then let's do 2.5. That's the other size. 2.5, and the 2.5 is by 5. Let's do it by 5. Okay, so there's 2, and then the last piece is, I have a lot of this strippy stuff. Let me see. I do have some of that. That's okay. We'll use this again. So this piece here is 2 inches by 4 inches. So I have 3 tag shapes, okay? So what you can do is just slide these in to your tag punch, punch it, and then you have this tag shape here, okay? So then, look, you can take some of these super cute stickers that were left, and you can decorate these up. You can gussy them, fancy them, whatever it is that you want. Let's do, I'm trying to decide what I want on what side. Here, Happy Holidays. This is cute. So if we put this down here on the bottom, now you have just this cute little tag. If you open up your book, you can find a place to stick it, because you have so many places that I just showed you. Okay, so here's some more of the punch, or of the tag. So if I slide this in, this one is the 2 inch, and that makes a cute little tag also. And let's just do, I like this one. This says blessed, which I think is really pretty. And let's just put that right across there. And again, you can just tuck them wherever you like. It doesn't matter. And then this one is 1.5. I hardly ever make the 1.5 inch tags just because I think they're kind of small, but I don't think that matters so much because, you know, depending on where you want to stick things or tuck things or whatever, you know, you can fit them in. So I think, let's see here. Sorry guys. Here, this one is 2 inches. I like two. I use 2 and 2.5 more than I do the other. And then let's just go 3.5. And let's punch this out right in the center there. And then you can just tuck these in wherever, and they're just super cute. And you can add, here's one that looks like a little tree leaf, which is cute. And you can add twine, ribbon, fabric. You can use like torn fabric pieces for your tags. So if I just nip this a little bit, okay, and I rip it. Ooh, that is so fun. Where's Shauna, man? Shauna likes the rip it sound. And this one is coffee stain. So if you just take this and you just tie it onto your edges up here. So tell me, are you a tag person or a journal card person? Which is it? Do you like journal cards or tags better? I like both, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm just curious. So just slip this through here, like so. Give it a little tug, and then tuck that in. Look how cute that is. And then another way that you can do it, instead of doing that kind of wrapped look, is to do this. Put your piece in. Janet likes tags. She's a tag girl. Is just tie it in a knot, you guys. Just put a little tie in it that way. Trim this off. Tuck that in there. Look how cute those look in there. That was 2. Here's another one. And then we had one in the front. Yeah. So. I like both. It doesn't matter. I like journal cards, but I like tags. I like tags because you can journal on them. Like, you can totally use a Sharpie and you can put a date on this and attach it in the front of your book to your pictures, or you can journal about your day on there. It doesn't matter. Let's see, there was one where, here, this one. Let's put this one in here because it's different. And then we'll scoot to the front up here and put this one. Oh, that's why I didn't do that one there, because it doesn't match. Ah! We'll do this one up here. And we'll do, oh yeah, listen guys. Ay, ay, ay. And then we'll just tie this one. Hi, Sheila. Welcome, you guys. Welcome, welcome. So we're just going to tie this up like so. What are journal cards? Okay, Pam, I can totally show you that, okay? So I'm just tying that in a knot. So let me show you what a journal card is, okay? So a journal card is just something that you can put in here. So like if you want to write about your day or your trip, you totally can. So let me show you, because what you need is a piece of, we're going to use white. Oh, I don't really want to use white. Let's use white because that's what I have at hand right now. Use a piece of white cardstock, and you can cut them 3 by 5. You can cut them 3.5 by 5.5. I'm going to do 3.5 by 5.5. Okay. And it makes this size card. Okay. So then you can round the corners. Let's round the corners on this one. Just like so. Rounding them up, you guys. There's the rounded corners. Okay. And then here is this. And this Distressed Oxide is Vintage Photo. You can also purchase this on the Close to My Heart website. And I'm just going to ink around the edges. And then we're going to put some decorative paper on it because we'll just throw it in this book. You can make bigger journaling cards or photo mats. They can be, I like to make mine either or. So you can write on them, or you can add photos, or you can add a photo on one side and a car and write on the opposite side. Your choice. Okay, Pam? Are you with me, Pam? So just like so, and then take a piece of your scrap paper. Let's see, I want to make sure I have a piece big enough. And I cut pretty much of it. Well, let me see. Let me see what I have here, you guys. Oh, I know what we can do. Let's round this corner here and here. And this measures 4 3/4 by 2 3/4. So it's smaller than what we're using here, but we're going to add this right here like so. And then we'll add a border because the stickers have borders on them. Okay. So let's put this on here like this, right up here on the top. Scoot it down a little bit, press that into place, and then let's grab this border is a tree, or they're trees. Let me see, where's my ruler? I just want to make sure what size I was cutting. Okay, so 4 3/4. So right here, just like so. And I need to trim it up a little bit yet because I want to do 4 3/4. And you can use your scrap paper for this. This is just off the sticker sheet. Okay. Dang, this sticker sheet is very sticky, you guys. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this and putting sticky side out. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to round it. Oh well, that's okay. Just line this along the bottom down here, like so. Then you have a border. So now you can journal on here. You can put pictures on here. And then you can slip these inside your bigger pockets. You can slip them in your small pockets. And they just look stinking cute. So, and then you can journal on them. What punch is that? This one is my corner rounder. This one rounds corners, 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch. But I do have one that rounds scallop and stub. So if you want to see, I can show you. So this is scallop. And then this one is stub. So if you want to make it look like a little ticket stub. So that's the ones that I have. Okay guys, let's take a quick walk through and then I'm going to be scooting for today. Look at how pretty. Happy Autumn Days. I love the paper collection. Again, you can add ribbon, fabric, anything to hide these if you want to. They're not bothering me today, so I'm not going to hide them. Happy Autumn Days. And then inside we have pocket. We have here, Hey There Pumpkin. We have this pocket here with the journaling card. And then over here, here's the pocket. Yeah, that's gray. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. We can do this too. Switch these around. Ah, don't like that one for sure. I'd rather have this. And you can play with where you put things too. It doesn't really matter. Welcome Autumn. Here's the pockets. Here's a little sweater. Here, where do I get these punches? Michael's, Amazon. Amazon is the best place to get them because you can always find them. Michael's has them. Sometimes Hobby Lobby does also. Sweater Weather, and then Family Gathering, and then this back here is also a tuck spot, which I want to add a tag there, you guys. So let's see. 2.5 by 1.5. So here's another little small piece that we can do for a little tag to stick in there. Just something cute. Just something cutesy wootsy. It doesn't really matter. 1.5 here. And then let's do a little longer one. Because I like that you can write like on this part too. I think it looks cute. The bags are open, yes. The bags are open so that you can tuck things. Memorabilia, you know, if you go leaf collecting with the grandkids, look at, you put the pictures here, let them put some of the leaves on the inside. How cute would that be? That would be kind of cute in my opinion. So I'm going to get scooting and I'm going to go do a walkthrough of this so that I can share it with some other amazing people. If you want, you can do something on the back. You know, there was Heart Full of Thanks. I want to save that, I think. But there was plenty of other stickers. Thankful for Every Moment. You could add back here if you want to. I'm going to leave it because you can add a picture back there too, and that'll look super cute. So, that's what we did today, you guys. I'm loving it. Give me some hearts if you love it. Because I love it. And then, you know, this will just tie shut. So I think I'm going to fold these and I'm going to dovetail these. So fold up, cut up, and then, you know, these will just fray out. It'll look super cute. Fold up, cut up. There we go. So, and then you can just tie this in like a little knot or a little bow. It doesn't really matter. So there we go, guys. Have a super great rest of your day. Remember to always be kind, because you never know what someone else might be going through. Thanks for joining me. I hope that you have a really good rest of your day. If you make something amazing, head on over to Your Messy Craft Corner. If you're not a member there, ask to join and we'll get you all set up and you can showcase your work in there. Have a great day, guys. I appreciate you all.